Okay, you think Joel Embiid can last? Do you think the mental health of the Nets can last with Kyrie? That's the question.
You guys are just taking this for granted, and you're acting like they have what it takes to outlast one of these big teams in a 7-game series.
You can have Kyrie to just be a free radical. Just go score points, hit 37 points, 1 point under Durant last night.
I totally agree. Mahomes is going to be the new GOAT. It's a question of when, though.
All right, let's get to the next game. This game is my know your team. I will go last on this. It's the Chicago Bears plus the Chicago Bears at Cleveland Browns. The Browns are favored by 7.5. The under over is 45. Then, yeah. Jay, what do you think?
Here we go. I feel like a fool because I put a few boxes of ZD on a certain someone to win Rookie of the Year, and I saw him play more time than he had in the previous game, and I looked at him and I said, you know what? He looks like a young version of the Cam Newton that we see now.
Oh, you mean the free agent Cam Newton?
Yes. He looks like a young version of that. He doesn't look like a young version of prime Cam Newton. He looked like a young version of the Cam Newton that we have now, the one that nobody wants.
Yes.
What do you think, Jeremy?
I'm going to tie this. We're going to dovetail this back over to what I just said. Flesh has a hard time giving the Cowboys kudos. Flesh has doubted the Cowboys week after week. And I have said week after week, the Cowboys will do good. Yet he continued. What really got me is we did a top 10 rookies thing. I sent it to a group text, and Flesh goes in there and he goes, well, get ready. Justin Fields is going to make it on this next week. And in my head, I didn't want to say anything. I wanted to save it for the podcast. But I was like, Flesh, were you watching the same fucking game that the rest of the world was watching? Because Justin Fields is not it. I'd rather have Mac Jones than Justin Fields.
Mac Jones. Who?
Mac Jones.
But he's still new. I mean, this is his debut. Rookies are allowed to not.
Eric, no.
Eric, who do you got?
Honestly, I don't want to touch the spread at all. If anything, I'd take the over.
All right. Good. Now that you're done.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Here he comes.
The guns are coming out.
Did you watch any of that game, Jeremy?
I watched it all. He looks sloppy.
No. Okay, let me explain something. The game plan for Andy Dalton is a totally different game plan than the one that they have for Justin Fields. So when Justin Fields enters the game as a rookie who has no chemistry, has had barely any reps with the first team, there's going to be struggles, right? So all of a sudden he comes in, what no one is talking about, what everyone can look up if you watch the highlights, he throws an absolute dime to Allen Robinson that's 6 points. Allen Robinson drops it. He has Mooney across the middle. Mooney drops the ball. Mooney's gone. That's 2 touchdowns. Okay. 2. He comes in, he fumbles the snap. Yeah, but he gets the ball back. Hustle. I'm telling you, don't sleep on this kid. He's a lot better than everyone's saying. Okay. I'm telling you right now, the Bears are being disrespected. Lock them in at 7.5. Jay, congratulations to you. You're about to win offensive rookie of the year.
I'm dying over here because right now we're watching a masterclass display from mediocrity. A Bears fan, because this is a masterclass display in excuse making, and you would expect it from a Bears fan because they've been doing it for years.
Yeah, sound like a Cowboys fan.
So I'm going to side with Flesh on this one, right? Because
of course.
No. And my reasoning for it is, and I was having the same discussion with someone the other day. You look at a quarterback stats and you're like, oh, well, their stats aren't all that great, but you can't blame it on just the quarterback. To Flesh's point, the quarterback can be phenomenal. They can hit the damn target in the face with the fucking football if they want to, but if the target can't keep the goddamn hands on the ball, why are you putting bad stats against the quarterback for that? Why are you blaming the quarterback for that? It's not their fault. They have to take credit for it.
Wait, I got a question. Would you guys prefer a rookie who came out and threw 28 interceptions in his rookie year? What would you say if that happens?
Hold on.
Here we
I would
go.
Hold
Here we
on.
go.
I would say that person just got inducted in the Hall of Fame last week, and the main name is Peyton fucking Manning. So I don't know why we're all jumping down. He didn't even play a full fucking game. He wasn't even named the starter. Everyone's canceling him out. One, I would be worried if I were the Jets. I would be a little bit worried if I was the Patriots. I'm not big on Mac Jones, but he might be mediocre. He's not going to be the heir apparent to Tom Brady. Okay, we can scratch that right out. I think Trevor Lawrence has potential. I still think that he's good, but I'm telling you, the cream of the crop always rises to the top. And that cream is in a Chicago Bears uniform, and he's number one in your hearts, and he's number one on the field.
I'm gonna have to support Eric. Everything he said was right. Smash the Browns -7.5 because they're not going to get it done. Because the fucking Bears are not going to get it done with or without Fields. You both pulled some brilliant statistics. The Bears are not going to cover shit.
We'll cover that spread
because they're garbage.
Really?
Are the Bears going to put it on that defense?
Dude,
this is why I'm leaning on the over.
Hold on. 4 sacks, 3 turnovers. By the way, each turnover came on 3 passes. Joe Burrow didn't throw an interception for 199 attempts, and 3 passes later, he has 3 interceptions. 1 was a pick 6. You're welcome. Yeah, he's a quarterback who's going to be able to take chances because we have a decent, solid defense. We're not the defense we were, but we're good enough. The Browns consistently, I'm telling you right now, they play to the level of their opponent. They did great against the Chiefs. How the fuck did they not blow out the Texans? Tyrod Taylor gets hurt in the first quarter. Davis Miles, who the fuck cares about this dude?
Miles Davis.
Right? He comes into the game. There's no way. There is just no way that we stick with them. They should have been 3.5-point favorites. We're being disrespected, and we're going to prove it in Cleveland Sunday, 1:00.
You heard it here first, everybody. Flesh wants you to lose your money.
Put the kids to bed. Put the kids to bed. Tired of this disrespect. Lock it in. You're welcome.
I'm excited to see. I'm going to watch that game. I'm going to watch that whole game.
Now I've cooled down a little bit. Cincinnati.
Why? The Bears are still garbage.
Oh, you son of a bitch, dude. Not now.
Moving along.
Not now. Chicago Bears are
yeah.